Hey y'all, welcome to the Midday Moment. Hey, hi replay people, hi live people. I like doing that, I don't know why. Feel like I'm doing something special. Welcome to the Midday Moment, everybody. I'm your host, Dr. Davina Jones, and I'm sharing to my page the Midday Moment. This is the place, y'all, where we expect great things. So welcome to the Midday Moment. We expect great things not because we ignore the questions and challenges of our day, but we expect great things because we recognize that we are both fully human and fully divine. And in our fully human selves, we got a lot of questions, y'all. In our fully divine selves, we got answers. That's right. So the Midday Moment is designed to help you tap into the divine. Okay, you got that? The Midday Moment is designed to help you tap into the divine. And we're part of a larger network called Kingdom. You can get some Kingdom inspirations with the Daily Download with Dr. Pulley, Monday through Saturdays, Tuesday and Thursday, Prayer and Praise with Elder Katrina Johnson Smith, Illuminaries on Facebook with Elder Ronaldo Casares, Monday night, A Night to Review with Deacon Kenny Butler Jr., Sunday morning, Soaking Prayer with Bishop Sam and Bishop Dr. Pauletta Zimmerman. We have a full menu, so enjoy the menu as it fits your schedule and as your soul calls for it, all right? Okay, y'all, it's time for us to sing our theme song, and then we'll get into the teaching, all right? All right, everybody, it's time. Come on. It's time for the Midday Moment. It's time for the Midday Moment. It's time for the Midday Moment. Whoa, it's time. All right, come on, y'all. I'm expecting great things. I'm creating great things. It's time for the Midday Moment. Oh, it's time. Very good. Yes, in my life. Yeah, I'm expecting great things. In my home, I'm expecting great things. All around, I'm creating great things. Yes, eyes may not see, but I choose to believe. You may not see, and it doesn't matter. Eyes may not see, but I choose to believe. It can't depend on your eyes, and I don't even trust my physical eyes. But here in the Midday Moment, we put our spiritual eyes so we can see great things. Yay! All right, everybody, say thank you, theme song. Thank you, theme song. All right, and theme song says, you're welcome. All right, y'all, that's our theme song, Great Things by Priscilla Hilliard. Love it, love it, love it. We've been rocking and rolling with that theme song for a little while now, and the OGs voted to keep it, so we're going to keep it. So, hey, it's good to see each of you. I heart each of you. Hearts, hearts, hearts. There's the heart. So I heart each of you. We got a little splash of color. Every now and then we do a little splash of color, all right? So we got a little orange going on, a little gold and orange going on this week, at least I think Monday and today. Okay, so those of you that may be joining us for the first time, and all of our return folks, we are continuing in our read. We are on day 22 of getting rid of the junk. We go all the way to day 25. We are getting rid of the junk. We are detoxing, clearing out stuff that has served its purpose. I learned my lesson. I'm done with you. Okay. So we are clearing out the junk. Thoughts, habits, routine, things that just, they don't serve our highest good. We now recognize that. Probably didn't say right high school then, but we recognize it now. We are aware. We are inviting awareness. Okay. We are inviting awareness to us, inviting ourselves to be aware. So we're getting rid of the junk. And we're doing this the first part of the year. So then we can access the keys. We can make room for the keys that unlock all of that potential that's just sitting there inside of us. Keys to help us live an abundant life. Keys to help us live a good, juicy, well, holistically healthy, well balanced life, well rounded and balanced life. Okay. I might have mixed that up. We got a certain way we say that. All right. And so we're going to be focusing on those keys as we clear out the junk. Okay. And then the latter part of the year, we will then focus on how to stay on key. So we're clearing out the junk so we can access and utilize, make room for our keys. And then we're going to talk about how to stay on key. So each week we have a theme. This week we're dealing with schisms and isms. Last week we were getting rid of excuses. Why you can't, why you can't, why you can't, why you can't. That was last week. This week we're getting rid of the isms and the schisms. They, them, it. All right. So we're getting rid of all of that. And so we looked at racism. Yesterday we looked at sexual orientationism. Today we are looking at classism. We're looking at classism. So I have my title here, Walmart or Target. And I have that here because my students and I, they've told me this is true. I observed it, and like that's a gauge. All my students said it's true. But anyways, this is what we've figured out, that there are some people that don't go to Walmart because they think Walmart is beneath them. And so they opt to go to Target, or some may say Target. Okay. And hey, I'm not telling you not to or to go to any of them. Let me just say for the record, I go to both of them. I have my reasons why I go to one versus the other on a given day, and I have my reasons why I go to another versus the other on a given day. So I don't exclude Walmart from my shopping experience because it's beneath me. In fact, I will say I know of a person. I know of a person who has an who has a child with unique special needs, and is very sensitive to how this child is treated in public. But the same person will not dare walk into a Walmart because of the kind of people that go to Walmart. And that's something interesting, isn't it? Yes, I know. So, and a lot of times you may say to yourself, well, I'm not a sexist, I'm not a racist, I'm not a classist. All right. I'm not an orientationist. I don't have judgments against people because of these things. We often say that because we're really good at talking about other people. We're not always that good at talking about ourselves. We'll come home every day and talk about, you know, Charlie needs an anger management class. We'll talk about Charlie for the rest of the year. But how many times do we come home and say, I need an anger management class? So we're good at talking about other people. We don't like talking about ourselves. So it's very rare that we say, I have practiced an ism. It's very rare. But we know it because we hear it in your vocabulary. When you say things like, I only go to, Target because of the kinds of people that go to Walmart, you're practicing something there. And so today, classism is what we are targeting and getting rid of. We're getting rid of the junk. Okay, because classism does not serve your highest good. And we invite you to read the background reading and the background scriptures because they're really good. Our character for today, we have a character to help us apply the content. And so our character today is the Pharisee and the tax collector. And so we invite you to go and do the reading. The a lot of people did not like the tax collector in Jewish culture. Did really hated the tax collector and the person's occupation. But we see in the background readings that this very person that you hated and that you have judgments about is the very person that had a heart open to worship, had a heart open to love, had a heart open to be better and do better. And so we get stuck in judging people because of their occupation or because of their class, a certain class that they're in, a certain economic class that they're in. And you need to watch that. And I'm gonna tell you why. I got 3 points. So you got to be mindful of how you place people. You'll also see in the background story, just some different the way um, just different people approach life, and when they're open and when they're not open. And so you're going to read in the background scripture about the rich man too. And I'm just going to read the scripture out of Matthew just really quickly. Then Jesus said to his disciples, I tell you the truth, it is hard for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. Again, I tell you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. And Jesus is not saying that you can't be rich, but sometimes we place our value in our richness. Come on, y'all know it. We all know we give people extra points because of their economic status. And so I encourage you to read the background scripture, because the people that you think are in a good place in heart are not. And the people that you think are in a poor place in heart are actually very rich in heart. Okay. All right. So I tried to talk through that without getting into the readings. Okay. Because that's what we invite you to do. What I'm going to do is just jump into my reflection. Okay. So I'm going to give you the reflection. I'm going to give you three considerations here to help you clear out the junk of classism. I'm going to give you three just considerations from my heart to help you clear out the junk of classism. Number one, in each of the readings, we actually have guiding questions, and I don't always base it on the guiding question. But today, I actually did start with the guiding question. The guiding question is, what judgments have you made about others based on economic status? So, number one, lazy. We're going to deal with L's today. Lazy. I have judged people as being lazy. I have judged people based on, they're like that because they're lazy. I've done it. I've done that. They are like that because they're lazy. I've done that. And lazy is not automatically synonymous with your economic status. It's some rich people that are lazy. Lazy in consciousness, lazy in just being a positive person, lazy maybe because they inherited the money, didn't even make it themselves. But I have practiced the classism of seeing people lazy because of their economic condition. My father, my natural father here in Tampa Bay, facilitated one of the largest homeless feeding ministries called Feast of Plenty back in the day. And it was really incredible to hear a lot of the stories of individuals that live in the community and not in traditional housing. And many of them were people with degrees, had families, and something happened. In one case, a man, I think it was a college professor, his wife and daughter transitioned tragically or what have you, and he never came back. He just never came back. That's not lazy. That's traumatized. That is not lazy. That is traumatized. So I have been guilty of calling people lazy because of their economic condition. That's classism. We getting rid of that junk. I'm getting rid of it. I'm gonna just talk for me because I ain't talk for you. I'm getting rid of that. Number two, another L. Consider looks can be deceiving. We look at people and we think because they have on designer clothes or something that, oh, they got it together. Looks can be deceiving. A lot of people that wear designer clothes, they're wearing their whole paycheck. You see all them designer clothes, designer bag, designer glasses, designer clothes. That's their paycheck right there. Looks can be deceiving. And people that you think have nothing, maybe they didn't match their shirt and their tie, or match their shirt and their shoes. And you have a tendency to judge them for that. Looks can be deceiving. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Looks can be very, very deceiving. Watch yourself. Number 3, we got to go. So, number 1, I've been guilty of seeing people, judging people as being lazy because of their economic condition. Number 2, I have been guilty. Looks can be deceiving. Number 3, loan. Lazy looks loans. Let me tell you something. Some of these very people that you judge as being beneath you because you even sometimes assume they're in an economic status, a social economic group. Mind yourself, honey. I have had to borrow money. I've had to borrow money from somebody that I didn't think they had it together. But the thing is, everything that all of my value, you could see. And they were smarter. You can see all their value. But as you got to know them. So I've been in a position where I had to get corrected within myself. And they had no idea that I had this judgment. You better get it together. Get it together. You elongate your lessons. You elongate your lessons in life when you practice isms, when you practice classism. So I encourage you, stop judging people. Be kind. Looks can be deceiving. Stop judging people. Stop calling people lazy. Looks can be deceiving. Some of the very people that you're judging, you may have to take out a loan from them because you didn't have your stuff together, but you were judging them. So I encourage you. What really matters is the condition of your heart. That is what matters. And classism does not serve the highest and best of our heart. Classism does not serve. Racism, sexism, classism, worrying about who's sleeping with who, who's got money and who doesn't, what skin complexion, is she really black, is she really white, is she this, is she that, is he this or that. You tapping into the wrong stuff. Live better, live higher, think higher, okay? Get rid of the junk because you're going to be blessed. This is a part of how you live life and live it more abundantly because you're able to then connect and commune with people that can be a blessing to you and you can be a blessing to them. So get rid of these gates called isms. Come on, somebody, and connect and commune. All right. I love you. I gotta go. All right. I gotta go because this is just the midday moment. It's not a dissertation. We're not here all day. We're just here for a little bit.
Powering
all right.
off.
So let's go on and enjoy the rest of our day and stop judging people. Get rid of the junk. Okay. It's going to bless you. It's going to bless you real good. Okay. You're going to find out that you've got riches all around you if you stop judging. It's going to bless you in your health. It's going to bless you in your relationships. Because when you carrying around that ism stuff, that stuff will build up in you. So it's going to bless your health. It's going to bless your relationships. It's going to help you to explore and build and increase your connections. And that's going to help you with your wealth. Yes, it is. All right. Gotta go, y'all. Love you. God bless you. And God be you. Bye, everybody. Mwah.